Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are live here on field number 3, Grand Champions Polo Club, semifinal number 2 for the Sun Cup. We have the two teams out here ready to get underway. We have uh, the Three Graces team lining up with Rebecca Cohen, Sugar Erskine, Nick Roldan, and Juan Bellini. And on the other side of things, SebiLion, they're going to be Leo Mandelbaum, Sebastian Mandelbaum, Jason Crowder, and Alejandro Novillo Estrada. SebiLion coming in on 14 goals today. And the other side, Three Graces, coming in on 16. So there will be 2 goals on handicap. And we have a little bit of a delay here, just some players finalizing their warm-ups here, so no worries about that. We had a fantastic match this morning with Newport and Kaya Polo. Newport had a commanding lead throughout the entire match, with Kaya getting a little bit of a comeback in the final chukker, but Newport ultimately coming away victorious with a score of 11-8 in that match. Of course, Newport was Gene Goldstein, Colo Gonzalez, Freddie Mannix, and Tommy Collingwood, playing against Kaya Polo, Larry Austin, Nano Cressida, Tomacho Piedras, and Santi Tocolino. So we will be seeing both of these teams on Sunday. The final, of course, will feature Newport, and then our subsidiary will have Kaya. And of course, we need the results of this game to see who's going to play who on Sunday. And we will have those times available for you at some point tomorrow, depending on the players' schedules. We may have the final first, we may have the final second. We will let you guys know as soon as possible. For all information regarding our Grand Champions Polo Club tournaments and dates and times and that kind of information, you can find all of that on our app, available on the App Store and the Play Store. GCPC is how you find that app, and has our logo with a blue background. Very easy to use tool for all of the information regarding polo here at Grand Champions. Or if you would like, you can also find that information on our website, gcpolo.com. All of that information is readily available on both of those platforms, or if you would like, you can always reach out to someone here at the club. Phone number is available on our website. The players are out there getting their warm-ups in. We see Rebecca Cohen out there with her signature pink helmet. She's wearing the number 1 today. Three Graces in the burgundy jerseys, with Juan Bellini at number 4. We've got almost everyone out there ready to go. Looks like a couple players finishing up their warm-ups here. Seeing some nice practice swings over there. Rebecca working on some penalty shots over there. You know, the way it works in polo is you never stop practicing. You stick and ball whenever you have an opportunity to, and that includes leading up to game time. We see the SebiLion team. They're wearing their light jerseys today. That is actually like a light purple, I would say. Nice contrast out there with the two teams. Dale Sweat's our umpire out there at center field, waiting for the players to assemble. Dale Sweat's doing a fantastic job. He did a great job this morning. Dale in the saddle, and that's why you get to listen to me here today in the studio. So it looks like he's calling the players over. We see the Three Graces team assembling there at center field. And we have some of the SebiLion players making their way as well. Getting a good look at these players out there today. We'll see who is going to join Newport in the finals. All smiles out there on the field, too. That's what we like to see. Sugar Erskine. I very rarely see that man without a smile on his face. Him and Nick exchanging some words of encouragement out there before the match starts. Rebecca Cohen getting a little bit of coaching out there from Nick Roldan. She doesn't normally get to play with Nick, so I spoke to her earlier. She was very excited for this week's teams. Looks like we have everyone just about here. We see Jason Crowder, Sebastian Mandelbaum, Leo Mandelbaum, and Alejandro Novillo Estrada wearing the lavender jerseys. And we should be getting underway. Umpire Dale Schwetz going over a few final instructions here, and we will go ahead and get this one underway. Picking sides here. So there is 2 goals on handicap here. 2 goals to SebiLion. They coming in on 14 goals as 3 Graces coming in on 16. And here we go. The ball is on the ground. We're off and working here in chucker number 1. Nice hit there from Nick Roldan up to his number 1. Rebecca Cohen out in front, picks up the ball. Nicely done. Rebecca fighting with the bouncy ball, gets kicked by the pony there. A little bad luck for Rebecca. Sebi got a little touch on it, but ultimately it's going to be Nick Roldan to grab a hold of that ball. Roldan fires one, and that's going to go just wide to the left-hand side. I like the thought process there. He saw an opportunity. He took it. Just a little off angle, but it is early in the match. We have plenty of time. So remember, there is 2 goals here in favor of SebiLion on handicap. Coming in on 14 goals. And here we go. Sebastian Mandelbaum gets a hold of the ball. Nicely done here, Sebi. He had a fantastic game on Sunday. Was MVP in the Grand Champions Cup Finals on Sunday. Sebastian, now here comes Juan Bellini with a little back shot right over here to Nick Roldan. No, Juan's going to elect to take it himself here. Gets established back on the ball. Juan, he's being watched there by Crowder. Juan Bellini fires one up the field here. He's got Roldan in motion. Nick Roldan jumps in on the line, picks up the ball. Alejandro coming in, keeping a watch on him here. And Roldan going to fire one down the field here. Will it stay on the field? It will. It's going to come to a crawl before it crosses the end line. Rebecca Cohen gets herself established on the ball. Trying to keep this one going and work it in. And Rebecca Cohen going to find the first goal here for 3 Graces. Nicely done there by Rebecca, finding herself in the right place at the right time and capitalizing on that goal. So Rebecca draws first blood here. Gets a point on the board for the 3 Graces team. The first goal scored in this match. And we're going to head back to center field and line up on our mounted official. Here we go. Umpire looks for a clean and proper lineup. He finds it, and away we go now. Coming in, Sebastian. Sebastian Mandelbaum, nicely done. Grabs a hold of this and sends it across field. He's got Roldan keeping a close watch on him. Who bad luck there for Sebi, unable to keep that one moving. He's going to pick this one up and send it back. Roldan trying to find one of his teammates downfield. No one quite home, though. It's going to be Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Grabs a hold of that one with a quick little pass over here, looking for Jason Crowder. But look at that. Out of nowhere comes Juan Bellini. Bellini now picks up the play. Trying to work it down towards the goal. Having a little trouble with the bouncing ball there. Crowder going to capitalize. Jason Crowder. Ooh, little cat and mouse here. Nick Roldan now comes up with the ball and sends a deep neck shot towards the goal, but it will go wide to the right-hand side. So knock-in coming here for SebiLion. Alejandro Novillo Estrada behind the ball. Looks like we will be utilizing this time for our courtesy change. We see the players running off the field. So first courtesy change of the match. We'll get these players on fresh ponies and then jump right back in to this Sun Cup semifinal number 2. little over 3 minutes are left to play here. Perfect time for a courtesy change. Nice shot of Alejandro Novillo Estrada. He's wearing the number 3 today, with Leo Mandelbaum playing back. Jason Crowder at the 2 spot, and Sebastian going to pull the team forward with the number 1 on his back. So here we go. Looks like players getting their way back out onto the field. And here we go. Alejandro taps this one into play. Ale. Sends a pass up the field, looking for Leo. Leo Mandelbaum now drops in on the ball, gets underneath that one, sends it in the air. Trying to keep this one to himself here, but Roldan going to come in and steal the ball away for 3 Graces. Roldan with a nice pass right over here to Sugar. Shugs, though, unable to get there as Alejandro Novillo going to get in there first. Grabbing a hold of this one, getting it turned back, facing the right direction now. Alejandro over center field. Looks downfield. He's got players in motion. Look at that. Nice, beautiful pass downfield right to the mallet of Sebastian Mandelbaum. Perfectly placed pass there. Ooh, bad luck. Sebi gets a little caught up there. That ball gets lost underneath the pony, and Roldan going to come in and steal this one away for 3 Graces. Roldan gets a turn, facing the right direction now. Avoids the hook, or tries to avoid the hook there from Mandelbaum, but it's kind of be stolen back here by Bellini. Juan passes right back to Roldan. Roldan fires one downfield. He gives that ball a ride over center field now. First one on the ball will be Rebecca Cohen. Rebecca checks her pony here, wants to make sure she gets all of that ball. She's got some great ball control here. She's been working very hard on it, but that one's going to get kicked by the pony and left behind. Here comes Alejandro Novillo now. Alejandro Novillo Estrada winds up, fires a big one downfield. Picked off there. Sugar now. Coming in on this one will be Roldan. Nick, his pass up the field looking for Rebecca. Rebecca Cohen drops in, picks it up now. Keeping this one moving. Taking her time here. Wants to make sure she gets all of that ball, and she does it again. Getting another point here on the board, all by herself out in front here, in front of Alejandro Novillo Estrada. Nicely done there by Rebecca Cohen. Get a nice look at this replay here. She's cool, calm, and collected. She had a little trouble with the bouncing ball on her last run to goal, but she has got it all dialed in now. Rebecca Cohen getting another point here on the board. 2 for 2 for Rebecca Cohen. So back at center field now. Ball put back on the ground here by our umpire. It's going to be picked off by Bellini. Juan Bellini now fires one up the field, or tries to fire one. Not quite the shot he was looking for, but he's able to recover and follow up himself here. No, he's going to drop it back behind for Roldan. Nick Roldan now. Winds up, takes a shot down the field here. And that one will carry. And that's just about going to do it here for Chucker number 1 here in the Sun Cup on the beautiful field number 3 at Grand Champions Polo Club. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Let these players hop on a fresh mount, and we'll be back for Chucker number 2.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckers and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
All right, looks like just about ready to get underway here. Our umpire down on the north end of the field here. That ball sent wide by Nick Roldan after the 30-second horn had gone. So that's how we're going to start things off here in our second chucker of play. Team's getting all ready to go. We see Alejandro Navijo Estrada getting into position behind the ball. Alejandro Navijo Estrada sends this one off the back stripe. Sends it all the way down, looking for a teammate here. He's going to find Sebastian. Sebastian Mandelbaum working his way down over center field. He's got Juan Bellini being a wall of defense there. Bellini, little shot. Ooh, Leo tried to get there, unable to make contact with that ball. Here comes Sugar Erskine now, 4-3 Graces. And Nick Roldan going to come through and take hold of that one. Unable to keep it under control, though, as Leo Mandelbaum gets a hold of this one. Oh, man. Nick Roldan saves that one. And we're going to have Sugar keeping this one going. Shugs. Over here to the sideboards here, where Nick Roldan grabs a hold of that one, sends it further down the field, looking for Rebecca Cohen. Cohen up in front here, picks up the ball right about center field. Rebecca. Cohen keeping this one going. Rebecca. Nice pickup here. She drags that one forward here. Rebecca Cohen. Ooh, bad luck. She's going to lose the handle on that one now. It's going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada grabbing a hold of this ball. Ali gets it turned back facing the right direction now. Looking around, checking his surroundings. Ali still in possession here. Now he's going to wind up here, send a shot. Trying to find Jason Crowder. Unable to find him, though, as Roldan intercepts that pass, gets it turned back facing the right direction. Nice little maneuver there by Roldan. Slams on the brakes there. Forces Jason to go by him. And he's going to send the pass downfield. Looking for a teammate, looking for Sugar. But Alejandro is there, and he will capitalize with this steal. Now, Jason sends it further down. Not quite where he wanted to place that one as Roldan. Going to grab a hold of it once again here. Roldan. Looking at downfield, he's got Rebecca and Sugar going forward here. Sugar trying to get there. Shugs, nice maneuver here by Sugar. Ooh, look at that. Alejandro rides Sugar wide, but Rebecca, ooh, man, Rebecca was there, got to the ball, but unable to make contact. Here comes Leo Mandelbaum now with the steal for SebiLion. Bad luck with the bouncing ball there, but he's followed up nicely here by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada sends this one down, trying to get it to Jason Crowder. Unable to find him, though. It's going to be Sugar and Roldan. Roldan craps that ball, now sends it over here looking for Sugar. Shugs tries to go for the near side pickup here, unable to make contact, and now Alejandro Navijo back in control. Alejandro Navijo Estrada here sends a big one down. He's got Leo Mandelbaum on the move. Leo tries to grab that one out of the air, unable to do so. Roldan gets a hold of it now. Roldan sends this one down. Keeping this one moving is going to be Rebecca. Bad luck there. Not quite the touch she was looking for. Here comes Alejandro Navijo now. Once again in control. Alejandro Navijo, but the whistle's going to sound. Play stops. And with a little over 3 minutes left to play here, it looks like we will be sending the players off for a courtesy change here shortly. Going over what the play is out there on the field. And then we'll get back into it. Some nice views of the Grand Champions fields there. Aerial shots, of course, by best drone pilot in the business, Austin Sarmiento. As Nick Roldan comes back out onto the field. We see umpire Dale Schwetz discussing the play there with Sugar Erskine. Let's see what the play is going to be when they all get into position. Score stands 2-2 here in the second chukker. Both goals for Three Graces coming off the mallet of Rebecca Cohen. The 2 for SebiLion came off the handicap. Remember, they did come in on 14 goals today, as Three Graces coming in on 16. Here comes Alejandro Navijo Estrada with the penalty 5 from the spot of the infraction. Alejandro taps it once and fires from center field now. Up ahead, looking for Jason. Unable to find him. It's going to be picked off now by Nick Roldan. Roldan now fighting for it there with Leo Mandelbaum. Roldan and Crowder now working down the field here. Crowder trying to bump him off the line. Unable to do so just yet. Here comes Alejandro with the steal and the interception there. Alejandro Navijo facing the right direction now. Fires one down towards the goal mouth. And Alejandro Navijo definitely had the distance there. Not quite the angle. And we're going to have a knock-in here by Three Graces. Juan Bellini behind the ball. Umpire calls play, and here we go. Juan Bellini. Quick knock-in here off the back line. Sends a pass over to the left-hand side looking for Roldan. Roldan gets himself established on that line. Picks up the play. Looking around, checking his surroundings. He knows he's got players in motion downfield. Let's see where he's going to hit to. Roldan looks like he was trying to find Sugar or Bellini, but look at that again. Alejandro Navijo Estrada finds himself in the interception position. Here we go. Pass over here to Mandelbaum. Leo still has possession here. He's surrounded by Three Graces players. Leo Mandelbaum finds himself an opening here. Try to work down towards the goal. Leo Mandelbaum. Nicely done there by Leo. Beautiful little play there by Leo Mandelbaum. Getting it done on the near side. Getting little congratulations there from his son Sebastian. Let's take a look at this replay. What a beautiful play this turned out to be. Leo, he finds himself surrounded by Sugar and Nick. Not an easy place to be, but beautiful little near side neck shot there, right through the middle of the goalpost. So, Leo gets SebiLion on the board here with their first goal from the field. 3-2 now the score. SebiLion on top. Coming out of there with it. Alejandro trying to dig this one off the ground. And he's going to fire one over. Trying to find one of his teammates. Rebecca tries to make an attempt on it. Unable to make contact. Here we go. Picked off now. Sent further down the field. Look at that. Leo trying to grab a hold of that one and disrupt that play, but Rebecca intercepts it once again. Here we go. A little bit of tennis match back and forth action. Here is Alejandro, and Rebecca goes for this little steal there. You can see the smile on her face from here. Unable to actually make it work, but I like the thought process. Alejandro releases a big one down the field here, looking for Sebi. Sebi unable to get there. Nick Roldan with possession here deep in the corner. Not a whole lot of time left. Under 10 seconds left to play. And Nick Roldan just looking for a good position to start the next chucker in. And that's going to do it for chucker number 2 as the double horn sounds. So 3-2 the score here after 2 chuckers. So we'll let the players run off, hop on fresh ponies. Be right back in it with more action here on CTV Sports.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Welcome back. We're live here at CTV Sports. This is the Sun Cup semifinal number 2. If you're just joining us here, SebiLion in the lavender jerseys, 3 Graces in the burgundy. Current score 3-2. SebiLion on top. We'll start things off here in chucker number 3. Should be with a bowl in from the center to the boards, where we were at the sound of the double horn here, over close to the boards, right about center field. SebiLion lining up with Sebastian Mandelbaum, Jason Crowder, Alejandro Navijo Estrada, and Leo Mandelbaum. 3 Graces, Rebecca Cohen, Sugar Erskine, Nick Roldan, and Juan Bellini. And, of course, our mounted official today, Mr. Dale Schwetz, out there, keeping the players in line. And it looks like we have just about everyone. Oh, that ball might have... Let's see. That ball may have hopped over the sideboards there. Not entirely sure. I got to see how they line up. Could be a bowling. There we go. Dale getting the ball sent over. Yes, so it will be a bowling here. Going over some final instructions here. Looking for a clean and proper lineup. He wants the burgundy team on one side of the field and the lavender team on the other of the imaginary line here in front of the umpire. And here we go. Ball's in play. Off and working. Alejandro Navijo Estrada going to grab a hold of this one quickly out of the bowl-in. Juan Bellini there, keeping a close watch on him. He has to clear. He does. Alejandro Navijo fires one up the field here, looking for Jason Crowder. Going to find Nick Roldan, though. Not where he wanted that ball to go. Roldan now with possession, looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got Jason Crowder coming in. Jason disrupts that play just a little bit. Nice little play there by Sebastian Mandelbaum, but unfortunately, it's going to be Nick Roldan to come away with this ball. Roldan. Now deep shot downfield here. He's got Sugar Erskine wearing the number 2 on his back, trying to get there. Alejandro Navijo, though, keeps him just away from that, just far enough away from that ball to allow himself to get on the ball. Here we go. Alejandro fires one down, looking for Leo Mandelbaum. Now passes up here to Sebi. Sebastian Mandelbaum on a little breakaway here. Ooh, bad luck. Got a little underneath that ball. Gonna pop it up in the air. Nick Roldan, though. Fast pony here. Handy little pony. Gets spun around quickly. And here comes Roldan's pass up the field looking for Rebecca Cohen. Cohen. That ball just a little bit short of her mallet here. And Leo gonna come in with the steal. Drags it forward, now slaps it back over here. Jason tried to get in there on the action here. Sugar sent that one forward a little bit, but Jason Crowder does get there. Sends it back here for Mandelbaum. Sebastian. And here is Alejandro. Alejandro Navijo Estrada trying to maintain possession here. Alejandro. Sebastian trying to come in there and run a little bit of interference for him. Alejandro. Umpire says use it. He does. Sends one down along the ground. Will it bounce in? Oh, my goodness. Bounces off the post. Stays on the playing field, and Sugar Erskine will capitalize here on the broken play. Sugar Erskine winds up, takes a shot across field over here looking for Nick Roldan. Roldan picks it up here, working his way down. Nick Roldan, breaks his mallet on that play. Not what he wanted to have happen. And no one there to receive the pass. It's going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada to get a hold of this one for SebiLion. Whistle does sound, though. Looks like we do have a whistle here. Umpire blows that. Oh, we're going to allow Nick to grab a replacement mallet. And we'll continue with what I will assume to be a fair play bowl-in here in favor of SebiLion. Alejandro looking around here, and here we go. Play. Umpire calls play, and Alejandro will bring this one into play here. Looking around, he's got some players in motion downfield. He's got Sugar keeping a close watch on him. Alejandro unleashes a big bomb down the field, looking for Mandelbaum. Looking for Leo, unable to find him. It's going to be picked off, stolen back here by Roldan with the fresh mallet in his hand. Leo gets a hold of the ball. Jason running interference here, allowing Leo to make the turn there, keeping Nick at bay. Now Nick breaks free and steals back the ball. 4-3 Graces. Roldan. Nick Roldan doing a nice job here, trying to keep this one under control. Now Jason Crowder finds a loose ball, gets a hold of this one. Not quite the shot he was looking for, but he's able to recover and follow up his own shot. Nicely done here by Crowder. Jason Crowder. Big bomb down the field here. Will this one go? Nicely done there by Jason Crowder. Saw an opportunity, and he took it. I love to see these guys taking these longer shots when they have an opportunity to. Nice little replay here of Jason Crowder on the drone shot here. Look at that. He sees the goal, and beautiful shot there. Goes right inside the left post. So, SebiLion with a 2-goal lead now. They started this match with 2 goals on handicap. They've had a goal by Leo Mandelbaum and a goal now by Jason Crowder. Very nicely done here by the boys in the lavender jerseys. So, lining up here at center field, we will see another bowl in. Time is out. Here we go. We got Mandelbaum coming, making his way back over here to the center for the bowl in. Mandelbaum. Finds where he needs to be now. Just waiting on our final player. And here he comes, Sebastian. Everyone assembled here, clean and proper lineup, and away we go. Ball's on the ground. Coming out of there with it. Sugar Erskine going to grab a hold of it quickly out of the bowl in there. Shugs doing a nice job here. Sugar Erskine working on the near side here. Left leaves down behind. Rebecca a little too far to the right in order to pick that ball up. Here comes Leo Mandelbaum now. Leo comes together there with Roldan. Leo gives Roldan the slip. Nicely done there by Mandelbaum. Leo sends a pass up here for his son, Sebastian. Sebastian Mandelbaum doing a nice job here. He played an incredible game on Sunday. Ooh, bad luck there. Not what he wanted to do there. Shanks that ball off to the right. And it's going to be picked off here by Juan Bellini. Keeping this one going now. It's going to be Roldan. Nick Roldan. Getting a hold of this one. Roldan passes over here. Shugs trying to chase that one down. Can he get there? Sugar Erskine. No, it's going to be picked off and stolen out of there now by Alejandro Davijo Estrada. Nicely done there by Estrada. Now Roldan finds himself back in control, though, with the ball. Looking towards the goal mouth here, trying to work his way down. Sugar Erskine gets in there on the action. Coming up there with the ball will be Alejandro Davijo Estrada. Alejandro. Keeping this one to himself now. You see him looking around, looking upfield, checking his surroundings, seeing where he wants to hit to. He's got a lot of targets here. He's going to find Leo Mandelbaum. Leo fires this one up here, looking for Sebastian Mandelbaum. Sebi. Can he get this one done? Yes, he does. Nicely done there by Sebastian Mandelbaum. Adding another point to the score sheet here for SebiLion. 3 goals scored from the field. The first one by Leo, the second by Jason, and now Sebastian perfectly placed ball right in between the uprights. And that's 3 unanswered goals here by SebiLion. Out of the bowl in here, we've got Nick Roldan coming up here with the ball. Nick trying to get this one where it needs to go. Nick Roldan takes a deep neck shot. And here comes Sugar coming in to pick up the ball. Sugar Erskine takes a shot here. And looks like that's going to mark the end of the chugger with the goal there from Sugar Erskine. Take a good look at this one on the replay for good measure. Shugs, that ball, deep neck shot there by Nick Roldan. Wanted to save it from going over the end line here. Saw Sugar out by himself, and Sugar Erskine. Ooh. Leo tried to stop that one, but unable to make contact. So that's all we got for the first half here. Nice lead here by SebiLion. We'll be right back in it with more action after this.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Welcome back. We are live here, field number 3, Grand Champions Polo Club. This is the second semifinal of the Sun Cup. We've got the 2 teams assembling out here, just waiting on our mounted official coming back from a pony change. And we will get the second half underway here shortly. Going over some scoring here. We had 2 goals scored in the first chukker by 3 Graces, both coming off the mallet of Rebecca Cohen. And then we had a goal in the second chukker by Leo Mandelbaum and 2 goals in the third. One off the mallet of Jason Crowder and the other off of Sebastian Mandelbaum. And SebiLion did start this match with 2 on handicap, so that is how we got to the score of 5-2 here coming out of halftime. The winner of this match will go on to face Newport in the finals on Sunday. And of course, the runners-up will play Kaya Polo. Umpire Dale Schwetz getting the players lined up here at center, ready to get this second half underway. And just going over final instructions here, and away we go. Ball's on the ground, coming out of there with it quickly is going to be Juan Bellini. Got the first touch on it. Here we go, Juan Bellini. Takes a shot here, sends it along the ground over here for his number 3, Nick Roldan. Roldan. Nick takes a shot. It's going to go wide of the goal. So we're going to have a knock-in here for the team in lavender. That, of course, is SebiLion. Alejandro Navijo Estrada to do the honors. Alejandro. It's a hold of this one. Sends it over here, looking for it. Jason Crowder. Crowder picks it up. Nice little pass downfield. He's got Leo Mandelbaum on the move here. Leo. Over center field now. Leo Mandelbaum. Checking his surroundings here. He's going to go ahead and send this one down, trying to find the goal mouth here, trying to get around Juan Bellini. Not an easy task here. The Bellini going to get a hold of the ball here. Bellini. Juan Bellini gets it turned back facing the right direction now. Looking around, checking his surroundings for somewhere to hit to. And he's going to fire one over center field looking for Roldan. Nick Roldan jumps in on the line, picks up the ball. He's got Sebastian Mandelbaum keeping a close watch. Oh, man, goes for the hook there. Almost got him. And here we go. That ball got a little bit of curve on it here. Sends this one over. It stays on the field. Sugar Erskine saves it from crossing the end line. And now it's going to be Alejandro Navijo to fire this one down. Looking for. Ooh, bad luck there by Leo. Got a hold of it, though. Not quite where he wanted to place it. And here we go with Juan Bellini in control. Juan Bellini grabbing a hold of the ball here. Umpire says use it. He does. Fires this one over here looking for his number 3, Nick Roldan. Roldan being watched there by Crowder. Nick Roldan sends this one over. Not where he wanted to place that one. It's going to be Sebastian Mandelbaum to grab a hold of this ball. Nicely done there by Sebi. Coming in, though, for the steal will be Sugar Erskine. Erskine not able to get that one where he wanted to. Bellini coming in on the action now. Bellini. Little short shot here. And here comes Crowder. Crowder going to send this one over here looking for Leo. Leo Mandelbaum trying to get this one under control and keep this one alive, going down towards the goal mouth. Leo Mandelbaum trying to get there. No, it's not going to be done. It's going to be picked up now by Roldan. Gets it turned back facing the right direction, looking for Sugar. Erskine waits for that ball to catch up to him. Sugar Erskine right about center field. Surrounded here by SebiLion players. Coming up now with the ball will be Roldan. Roldan picks that up, looking around. He's got Sugar downfield. He's got Rebecca downfield. He elects to send a pass over here for Shugs. Sugar. Erskine avoids the hook. Trying to keep this one under control, and he does. Nicely done there by Sugar Erskine. So, Sugar gets a point here, gets his team within 1 now. Take a nice look at this replay. The play started at center field with Roldan. And after 3 unanswered goals by SebiLion, 3 Graces back on the board. And teams making their way over here to center field. We see players hopping on fresh ponies here. Good shot of Mr. Juan Bellini, the director of our polo school. He had a lesson here right before this game. Juan Bellini always working this one. So here we go. Juan back in the saddle. We can see Sebi mounting up behind him here. And this is our courtesy change for chucker number 4. Again, I like to talk about the courtesy change. You can think of it as a pit stop in F1. You are to run to the or ride to the side, hop on your horse, and get back out there on with the game. It is not a time for discussion or water or coaching. It is just a quick timeout to change the pony. And the quicker the courtesy changes go, the more momentum the game keeps. So we have the players coming back out here. Of course, there are exceptions. A piece of equipment that needs to be adjusted or something like that, we will always allow extra time. But the sweet spot is roughly 45 seconds. And here we go. We got all 8 players back here at center field, ready to go off that beautiful goal by Sugar Erskine. And here we go. Ball's in play. Kick by the pony here. Coming out of there with it is going to be Sugar. Erskine. Shugs. Picking that up. Working his way down here. Look at this Sugar Erskine. Ooh, bad luck there. Got a little underneath that one. Pops it up. Here comes Roldan with the steal. And Roldan with his signature deep neck shot here. Look at that. Nicely placed pass right there for Sugar Erskine to finish it up. Sugar Erskine gets another one here. Back-to-back goals there by Sugar here in the 4th chucker. Beautiful goal there by Shugs. And you got to give credit where credit is due. Nick Roldan put that ball right where it needed to be for Sugar to capitalize. Nicely done there. So all tied up here, 5 goals apiece. As we head back to center field and line up on our mounted official, that ball's put on the ground quickly out of the bowling. It's going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Mess cues on that one, but here comes Leo. Leo, now this one's going to be sent up. Jason Crowder trying to get there. Juan Bellini. Now Leo, now Nick. Leo, Nick. It's going to be Roldan to ultimately get a hold of the ball. Nick Roldan digs it off the sideboards here, gets it turned back, facing the right direction now. Nick Roldan, zigzag, trying to give that defender the slip here. He does, and now he's going to pass this one up the field. Nick Roldan. Intercepted, though, by Crowder now. Jason Crowder over center field, fires one down. He's got Vandelbaum on the move. Leo trying to get a hold of this ball, trying to get it back under control there. Unable to get a hold or the shot he wanted on that one. But look at this. He gets a hold of it, and nice little alley-oop play there for Sebastian. Beautiful play there. Leo had a little trouble with that one, but, man, did he finish. Got that one right to Sebi, and Sebi to the goal. So Sebastian picking up his 2nd goal on the day here. Nicely done there by the Mandelbaum boys. Beautifully done. And back at center field now. Ball put back on the ground quickly here. Out of the bowl, and it's going to be Roldan. Nick. Roldan drags it forward now, slaps a shot back here, looking for Cohen. Rebecca Cohen. Drops in, picks up the ball. Look at this one. She's got this one under control here. Bad luck with the bouncing ball, though. Going to take a hop over her mallet and backed out of there by Alejandro. Now, from the back of the pack, it's going to be Nick Roldan. Roldan takes a shot here, sends this one down. Ooh, and I do believe we might have had the double horn there. Everyone comes to a stop. Oh, it might have been the whistle. Yep. That's going to be Chucker. So, that is Chucker number 4 in the books. We've got 2 more for you here on CTV Sports. This is the Sun Cup.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
like I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Looks like we are back in action here, ready to get underway for Chucker number 5 here in the Sun Cup semifinal number 2. Looking for the winner here today to go on to face Newport on Sunday. Newport came out victorious here this morning over on field number 1. And they have sealed their spot in the finals again over Kaya. So here we go. Chucker number 6, or Chucker number 5. Apologies. Seeing the players out there going over some final instructions here with our mounted official. And here we go. Ball brought back into play. It's brought in by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Passes over here to Jason Crowder. Crowder having a little trouble with the bouncing ball there. Gets a hold of it, though. And working his way down. Left it behind, though. Nick Roldan coming in and capitalizing on the broken play. Gets a hold of it here for 3 Graces. Passes up here looking for a teammate here. Who's going to get there? Looking like Rebecca Cohen. Finds the ball. Ooh, bad luck there for Cohen. Unable to keep it going. And it's going to be left behind. Taken back here. But Roldan gets turned quickly here. Sugar grabs a hold of this one. Sets it up for Roldan. Roldan gives Crowder the slip, and away we go with Roldan passing this one up the field looking for Cohen. Rebecca, ooh, bad luck there. That ball had just enough on it to go over the end line there. Just enough on it. So we're going to have a knock-in here by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Ale taps this one back into play. Ale passes over here for Jason Crowder. Crowder drops in, checking over his shoulder here. Checking his surroundings. Sends a pass over here looking for Mandelbaum, but it's going to be Roldan to steal this one away. 4-3 Graces. Now passes over here to Sugar Erskine. Erskine now. That ball off the boards. Sugar Erskine winds up, takes a shot here, sends it along the ground. Look at that perfectly placed pass here for Rebecca Cohen. Cohen drops in on the line, picks up the ball. Ooh, bad luck there. Kicked by the pony. Sending this one over here. They're going to be picked up now by Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Alejandro. Fires a big one down to the left-hand side, looking for Crowder. Jason Crowder and Juan Bellini come together there. Jason unable to make contact with that ball. Here comes Roldan now with the steal. Nick drops it behind for Bellini. Bellini now. Juan fires this one up the field here. He's got Nick out in front. Nick Roldan goes to the deep neck shot. Little too much distance, not enough angle. That one's going to go wide over the back line. So Alejandro Navijo Estrada will do the honors in bringing in this ball with a knock-in for SebiLion. Estrada. Alejandro Navijo Estrada sends this one down, looking for Mandelbaum. Sebi trying to get there, but Sugar keeps him wide of the line, and here comes Nick. Ooh, bad luck there for Nick, and 3 Grace is unable to get there, but look at this. He's able to recover. Nick Roldan, man, what an effort on this one. Nick getting this one done, sends it down towards the goal mouth. Nick Roldan, gonna get credit for this one, and that is gonna tie us up here. 6 goals apiece here in Chucker number 5. Nick finding his first goal of the day. Look at this replay. Nicely done here by Roldan. Beautiful shot from about 70 yards out. Nicely done there by Roldan. And coming back out onto the field here, ready to line up at center for another bowl in here on our mounted official. See the players discussing a couple things out there. My favorite part about the Spring League here at Grand Champions Polo Club is we are all friends. All the players get to play with and against each other. The way we work it out here, similar to how we do it at the Aspen Valley Polo Club in our summer season, is we switch the teams around week to week, and it is a great learning opportunity, especially for our amateur players, our sponsors. You get to play with and against different combinations of players, and you learn a lot by playing against different players as much as you do playing with them. So it's a very fun dynamic here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. But ball's in play now. We're off and working. It's going to be Roldan. Miscues on that one. Left it behind. Here comes Bellini. Tried to anyway. Now Sebi. Sebastian Mandelbaum gets a hold of this one now for SebiLion, but stolen out of there now by Roldan. Nick Roldan takes a shot over here, but the whistle sounded there, stopping the action. So let's see what our umpire decides to do with this one here. Get a nice look at this one on the replay. Coming over. So we got a penalty here in favor of SebiLion. Alejandro Navijo will do the honors. Ale. Alejandro from the spot. That ball gets a ride, get caught up by the wind there a little bit. Here's, ooh, look at that. Jason tried to get there, but Roldan got there first. Whistle's going to sound now. Stopping the action yet again. Still all tied up. 6 goals apiece here. Not too much time left. We'll get a nice look at this one. Yes, see. Jason. Yep, Jason had himself established there on that line, and here we go. Another penalty opportunity here for SebiLion. Penalty 2 here. Sebastian Mandelbaum will do the honors from the 30. Nicely done right down the center here. SebiLion taking back the lead here. 7 goals to 6 with that penalty conversion there by Sebastian Mandelbaum. And we're going to head back to center field now once again. For another ball in here. Let's see if SebiLion can maintain the momentum here. They won last Friday, which put them into the finals, where they won again. And I mentioned before, Sebastian, our MVP last Sunday in our finals of the Grand Champions Cup. He had a spectacular game, spectacular weekend. And here we go with Alejandro Navijo. Alejandro. Coming down the line here in the cleanup position is Jason Crowder. Jason to Ale. Ale to the goal. Nicely done there. Nice team effort on that play as well. And Alejandro finding his first goal today. And that's going to round out the scoring here for SebiLion. All 4 players have found the score sheet here. Leo, Jason, and Alejandro with 1 apiece. And Sebastian with 3. And of course, don't forget those handicap goals that they had in the beginning as well, bringing them to 8 goals. Nicely done there by Alejandro Navijo. Coming off of a great pass, though, by Jason Crowder. Waiting for everyone to get into position. Here we go. Ball's in play. Off and working. Alejandro going to grab a hold of this one quickly out of the ball in here. Alejandro. Novillo Estrada. Alejandro takes a little pass here, trying to get around Bellini, and that whistle's going to sound, stopping the action. Get a nice shot of this one on the drone. We see Ale coming out of the bowl in here. All right. So, 3 Graces gets the penalty 5 here. From the spot of the infraction, Nick Roldan brings this one into play. Roldan taps it once, then fires a big one down the field looking for Juan Bellini. Bellini unable to get there as Alejandro Navijo. Going to trap that one. Here comes Leo Mandelbaum. And Sugar going to come together there. Crowder coming down the line, picking up the loose ball. Passes this one up here to Sebi. Sebastian Mandelbaum overrides ever so slightly, and Nick Roldan going to capitalize and grab a hold of this one for 3 Graces. Nick Roldan loses the handle here to Leo Mandelbaum now. Leo, just about center field, sends a little back shot right to the mallet, though, of Roldan. Not where he wanted to place that ball. Roldan. Nick Roldan sends this one up the field. He's got his number 1, Rebecca Cohen, in motion here, trying to get there. Rebecca Cohen drops in. Oh, bad luck, kick by the pony once again, but Juan Bellini is there trying to clean this one up. No, not this time. It's going to be backed out of there by Mandelbaum. To Mandelbaum, Sebi to Leo. Nicely done here by the Mandelbaum father-son duo. And looks like the double horn has sounded. And that's going to do it for checker number 5. Excuse me. We're going to let the players run off, and we'll be right back in it with more action right here on CTV Sports.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Welcome back, folks. We are live here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. This is the final chukker of the semifinal number 2 here, the Sun Cup. The second tournament in our spring league here at Grand Champions Polo Club. You can find more information about all of the games that we have going on throughout the remainder of the month, finishing up on Memorial Day with the Memorial Tournament. You can find out information about that at gcpolo.com or check out our app available on both the App Store and the Play Store. Search GCPC. You'll find that information. All of the most up-to-date information, including rosters, field locations, and times, available on our schedule page on both of those platforms. So be sure to look that up. for more information. We've got the players coming out here ready to start off chucker number 6 here with a bowl in from the center to the boards. Eight goals to 4 here in chucker number 6. SebiLion with a commanding lead here. Going into our final chucker, we see Dale Schwetz, our umpire, picking up a rogue horseshoe there. Going to remove that from the playing surface. Thank you, Dale. We will always allow time to remove any piece of debris from the field, as that is a safety concern. So here we go. As soon as Dale gets that off of his stick there, we go. We'll go ahead and line the players up here and get this one underway. 6th and final chucker here of regulation time in the Sun Cup. Semifinal number 2. Looking for a clean and proper lineup. Here we go. Ball's on the ground. Coming out of there with it will be Nick Roldan. Making quick work of this one. Nick Roldan. Or sorry, 6 goals. 8 to 6 goals. My apologies on that. I said the wrong score at the beginning of the chucker. But another goal scored here quickly by Three Graces. So chipping away at that lead. Only 1 goal separating these two teams now. You must have heard me talking about them. Turned it on here in chucker number 6. Nicely done there by Sugar Erskine. Nicely done here. Quickly out of the bowl in, it's going to be Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Now, Estrada looking around, checking his surroundings. See some players to hit to. Alexis sent a pass over here, looking for Jason Crowder. Crowder gets a hold of this one, gets through the pack of players here. Jason Crowder, oh man. Bad luck there for Crowder. Had the distance, not the angle. It's going to go wide to the left-hand side of that post. So, knock-in coming here by Juan Bellini. Here we go. Juan off the back line, sends this one in. Crowder, though, intercepts that one, sends a back shot. No one quite home to pick it up, though. It's going to be Juan Bellini to get this one back under control for Three Graces. But coming in out of nowhere will be Alejandro Navijo Estrada. Estrada, his pass over here for Mandelbaum. Leo. Now Jason Crowder. Crowder now. Gets a hold of it. Nicely done there by Jason Crowder. Gets that one done with the next shot there in front of the goal. So Jason Crowder getting another point here. Added to his column here on the score sheet. Nicely done. Taking back the 2-goal lead now. A lot of goals scored here. And we've already had 2 goals scored here in this final chucker. So these boys came to play polo. So let's go. We got this ball back on the ground. It's going to be picked off here. Leo Mandelbaum. Kicked by the pony, though. Alejandro Navijo Estrada is in the right place, though. Picks it up and continues this one down the field. Ale fires one up in the air. No one quite home to pick it up, though. It's going to be picked off now by Roldan. Nick Roldan. Nick. Roldan taking it around the long way. Here we go. Fires a big one downfield. We've got Rebecca in position here. Cohen. Got a hold of that one. Here we go. Trying to get there. Jason Crowder sends this one across here. Looking for Sebi. Sebastian Mandelbaum. Nicely done. Sebastian. Now Juan Bellini coming in with the steal. Sebi thought about it there. So did Leo. But Juan passes over here to Roldan. Nick over here to Sugar Erskine now. Shugs working his way out and around. Takes a shot. Not where he wanted that one to go. It's going to go wide to the left-hand side. So knock in coming here for SebiLion. Coming in here with the Ball, here we go. This is going to be our courtesy change here. We see some people electing to take advantage of the courtesy change. Others electing to stay on their current mounts. Mentioned before, it is not required. It is simply a designated opportunity for you to do so. So as soon as everyone gets back out here, we will finish off the last half of the last chukker here in regulation time. And then, of course, the winner going to go on to face Newport on Sunday. And I'll let you know the times of those games. We will be starting, we'll be playing both of these games in the morning. We'll check with the winners and the runners-up, seeing who can play at what time based on the sponsors. So keep an eye out on our schedule page for those times to be updated in the next 24 hours. There's a couple phone numbers you can find on the website as well. Excuse me. If you would rather make a phone call to find out some information, you're more than welcome to call us as well. The Grand Champions phone number is located on our website. But if you're at the website, you can go ahead and take a look at the schedule page. That being said, I'm more than happy to answer questions when they come in. So it looks like players making their way back out onto the field. Ready to get this one back underway. With a knock-in here by SebiLion. Here we go. Alejandro Davido Estrada bringing this one back into play here. Sugar playing close, keeping an eye on him. Ale fires one down the field here, looking for Crowder. Crowder continues that drive down, looking to find Mandelbaum. Mandelbaum, that ball just a little bit short, picked off now by Nick Roldan. Roldan trying to keep this one under control. Trying to keep this one under control here. Leo being a thorn in his side, though. Look at this one. Roldan going to come away with it. And backed out of there. First one to read it will be Sugar. Backs that one up. No, that was Juan Bellini. Now it's Sugar. Erskine to Bellini. Bellini picks up the play, working his way down the field here. Crowder coming in to disrupt it. Crowder. And the whistle's going to sound there. Stopping the action. 2 goals separating these teams. Anything can happen. We'll get a nice look at this one here. Sugar coming down the line. Now passes over here to Bellini. Bellini, his pass. And Crowder going to come in and across. Yep. Not on the right angle there. So Nick Roldan will have an opportunity here. He's getting it teed up anyway. Nick Roldan from the penalty 3 stripe. Dead center. That ball right to the neighbor's yard. Dead center there for Nick Roldan. And just like that, 1 goal separating these 2 teams. Anything could happen here. Not a whole lot of time left in this final chukker of play. Let's see. The winner of this next bowl-in could determine who wins this game. Let's see what's going to happen here. Very, very important bowl-in here for both teams. Oh, look at this. Nick Roldan going to get a hold of it here. Roldan taking this one, electing to keep it to himself here. Alejandro Navijo Estrada coming in. Nice little deflection shot there by Estrada, disrupting that play from Roldan. And getting this one back in SebiLion control. Sugar coming in, though, with the steal now. Shugs sends a little back shot here, looking for Roldan. Roldan gets a hold of the ball. And Crowder going to try and disrupt that play. Leo trying to disrupt him as well. not able to do so just yet. Here comes Roldan with a shot on goal. Oh, man, that's going to go just wide to the right-hand side. It had the distance. I like the thought process. Just off angle, though, on that ball. So bad luck there for Roldan. Alejandro Navizo Estrada behind the ball here. Ready to bring this one back into play for SebiLion. Alejandro taps this one into play here. Ale. Needs to get around Sugar. He does. Alexis send it off to the left-hand side. And it's going to be Sebastian Mandelbaum coming out of here with the ball. Sebi. Sebastian. Ooh, bad luck there. Ooh, both Mandelbaum boys going to override Sugar. Or sorry, that's Juan Bellini going to come in here with the ball. And that's just about going to do it, folks. The players are shaking hands. Congratulations to SebiLion winning their second Friday in a row, finding themselves in the finals for the second week in a row here in our spring season. So we will update you guys on the times on those games. But they will be in the morning. We'll let you know if the final will be first or second. But keep an eye on our schedule page for that. On behalf of everyone here at Grand Champions Polo Club and CTV Sports, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure, and we will see you on the next broadcast.